Wednesday night, and we finally got some sunshine. It's only taken a fair few weeks of winter harvest. We are finished with the X days, finished with the Group 2 mix now, and now we're on to the 7-way mix, into the second wheat now. So we'll talk through the quality of the other two varieties in a bit. But hopefully this Thursday, Friday, there's a good bit of sun coming, so should get a good chunk done. It's still wet. It's a dry section of the field. You can see the ruts made by the combine. It's a bit of a pain. So really trying to keep trailers as much as possible on the tram lines. Stop these great big ruts. But got to save the quality on the wheat. Keep it in the shed in good order. Something rubbish. Cut. So why are we trying to cut wet wheat even though we're going to have to dry it? Well, it's to save what's called the Hagberg falling number. And what that is basically a measurement of the ability for a bread or a flour to make the bubbles in it, so it makes the bread spongy. And it measures alpha amylase, I believe it is. And the longer you leave the wheat in the field, especially when it's wet, the lower that number will become, which means I think there'll be a higher level of alpha amylase. So you want that high Hagberg falling number, low level of alpha amylase, and it makes better bread. And ultimately, worth more money. Yeah. Currently Thursday the 10th, one of the first hot days we've had in a while. We've had some sun. Getting on well. Got one more field of the 7-way variety mixes, and then it is just the 5-way mixes, a few of them. Might even be done by tomorrow night if you get some good weather by tomorrow. That's the winter wheat. Then it'll be on to spring oats. First field of this 7-way mix did 9.1 tonnes, and that's the second wheat, so really happy with that. See what protein levels are, but that's pretty good. Not sure where the combine is, somewhere in the background behind me, just on the last stretch of crop in this field, and I've left a trailer over there and all hitched up, ready to go with the header trailer onto the next one. So the field with the drone footage, all that flat wheat in, was a bit wet, but just found out just from rough combine weights and trailer weights, done 9.7 tonnes a hectare, which is pretty impressive for a second wheat where most of it was black grass and had gone flat. So that was pretty good. We're just on to the last field of the 7-way mix now, and yeah, one more field of 5-way mix in this block, and then onto the block near the sheds. That is the wheat for harvest 23 finished finally. Unfortunately finished with a bad one, but now on to the spring oats. Hey. So that's the winter wheat all wrapped up. We finished all that on the 11th of August. On to spring oats, and then have a bit of a break before spring peas. Might do some of my intercrops. But first I think I'll just talk through some of the quality results of all the wheats and yields and that. I'd like to be honest as much as possible, and we've got results back, so I just thought I'd share. So I'll put those up now. So first up we've got the Group 2 mix. So that is a third wheat, that Group 2 mix, over 4 fields after spring wheat. So as you can see, low yielding, 8.1 tonnes a hectare, but very good protein, the best protein we've had this year at 12.8. Very good Hagberg as well, and also very good specific weight. So apart from the yield, I think quality wise, brilliant. Next up, Extaze. That was a first wheat post beans, so all right yield. Protein's not great, Hagberg's really not great, specific weight okay. Next up was the 5-way mix, so that was November drilled. The 5-way mixes that went into a failed wheat crop and failed oilseed rape, so it was late drilled, mid-November. So yeah, low yield as expected. Okay protein, nothing brilliant, nothing special. Okay Hagberg, an okay specific weight. So I mean, it was taken straight out of the shed, so I wasn't expecting anything special, and I mean, it's okay but nothing great. Lastly, the 7-way mix. So all right yield, 8.9 tonnes. Disappointing protein really, 11.9. That's quite annoying. So I think I will carry on with this, but I'm going to have to add in some more Crusoe and Nelson and maybe some other Group 1s to try and get that protein level up, because that's not good enough at all. And Hagberg of 300, which is very good, but slightly low hectolitre weight or specific weight, just below specification. Specification is 76, so a bit annoying. Yeah, not sure where I'm going to go next year. I think I'll be keeping on with my Group 2 mix and probably adapting the 7-way mix a little bit, but we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.